Hello everyone and welcome to a video called Pieces. Pieces is a game that was created, and there's another game after this game that was created as a, another game after the game. So we're gonna play this game first, then we're gonna play the other game. So let's play this game. I hope that makes sense. This girl's name is Arinko. It's her first day on her first job, which is being a confessor. Dead people confessor, to be precise. Oh, dead people confessor? I can only imagine what that does. It's a book of hidden laws. Every novice has to have a copy of it and read it at least one page every day. Though I don't need it, I've already memorized all of it. So, read a random page. You can save your soul by reading. One listening to the dead should stay close to the dead. That line just sounds so creepy, but it just means that a priestess cell should be undergarment. Mostly religious-themed books, but I also bought some of my own books that are not religious. A few of my things, we're not allowed to keep too many. It's okay, I don't get attached to this stuff. Although this cabin is too small and shabby, even for me. No, I must not complain. The priest lives in the church basement. More than that, I should be happy to be chosen for this job. I'm the only one with such talent in the whole town. I don't want to make the bed. Nobody will know anyway. Yeah, you should be lucky though. Yeah, you should be lucky. What is this? I hope it's not black mold. Yeah, you should be happy to live in a small containment with black mold. I won't complain about it. I like how peaceful and quiet it is here, and everything is green. Oh, how nice. I mean, we get our own cabin to ourselves, which is pretty cool. I need to go to the forest right now. Okay. Okay. On. Because I like going fast. Gotta go fast. Yo, priest, what's up? I bet that's the priest. Good morning, Ari. Have you slept well in your new home? Yes, father. Good. Make sure your mind is always well rested. It helps keep it clear, which is crucial for your task. I believe you already know, in general, what you need to do. Just pick any drabe and you will understand which one you need when you see it and listen. Is that all I need to know? I would be glad to give you more instructions, but it's important to learn yourself. It makes sense. Thank you, Father. I'll go straight there. I don't know why, but I don't trust him. And I don't know why, but I don't trust him. Father Tamu's chamber. I'm not allowed to go in stills until I'm full-fledged priestess. I'm too young and cute to live in the dungeon anyway. That's true, that's true. Young, cute people living in dungeons? Unheard of. Uncalled for. Bruh. I mean, who would go back in time and just, like, you know, chill with the people who are just being accused of, like, who were falsely accused of being witches? Like, who would just go back in time and do that? That's my question to you. I mean, it'd be hard to chill when there's like a angry mob trying to burn you down every second you get, but you know, I mean, it would be interesting, right? Whiteville flowers are always planted around these cemeteries. It's such a old tradition. Even the Book of Hidden Laws doesn't explain it. Whose grave should I listen to at today? Oh, I think I see where I need to go. Patrick Maynard, 1930 to 1978. Didn't Aturi. I don't hear anything. I need to focus. Didn't make it in time. Had to hide. Stump. Circle of trees. Stump. Circle of trees? It's somewhere in the forest. I need to find out what happened. I don't really have to, but I'll not be able to sleep until I know what it means. Alright? Let's get out of here then. We gotta go to the circle of trees in the forest. That's totally not weird at all. The poltergeist told me about it. Should totally do that. I just arrived. I don't want to go home yet. You're right. We've got to go to the forest. Find the circle of trees in the forest. Circle of trees in the forest. That's where it's got to be. Is this a circle? That's not a circle, is it? Circle. Circles in forest. I don't need to go there. That looks like a circle to me. How do I get there? Does this look like a circle to you? Or this looks like a circle. A circle of stuff. This is a circle! I see it! I guess it's not trees, though. I guess it's not trees. That's true. With some bushes and stuff. What about here? It's really getting dark so fast in the forest. Yeah, but we gotta find the circle of trees. Oh my gosh, it's the circle! We did it. Stump inside the circle of trees must be here. Yes, I found something. A hole under the stump. Let's see. Huh, it's a ring. Silver ring. Pretty cheap. Why would that Patrick hide here? Something is written on the inside. It's too dark. I can't see, and I probably won't understand it anyway. Oh well, time to head home. New day, new ghost. Let's go. Alright. Fire is life. Water is death. As a body needs to be buried in the soil, a soul needs to go with water. That's why cemeteries are always placed near water. But also, I wonder, if it's a lake, the water doesn't really go anywhere. I never knew anything about this. Oh. Hello. Good morning, Ari. How was your first day? Did you help the spirit to rest in peace? Yes, Father. Actually, that was much easier than expected, and he didn't have a lot to say. Shh. Ari, you must not tell what you learned from him to anyone, even me. Though those people are gone, you must keep their secrets. Oh, I'm sorry, Father. I almost forgot the most important rule. Don't worry, it's a common novice mistake. If you have any questions, I'll gladly answer. Actually, I have one. The man who confessed yesterday died 5 years ago. There are more new graves, but they are silent. Spirits are unpredictable. Some of them can wait for decades before finally saying something. No one really knows why. I think time doesn't matter for them anymore. Or maybe they perceive it differently. Also, they might have their own personal reasons to not speak with certain people. Or maybe all of that is true. Yes, sounds right. Thank you. I'll go to work now. Good luck, Aurori. Alright. I don't want to go home. No, we're not going home. We're gonna go talk to the dead again. We're so great at doing this, guys. Hello, what's up? You dead? Joeline Vin Fall, 1915 to 1969. Poor child, lost child, the demons in her head. The same demons as John had. Dark. It's getting dark too fast. Someone's following me. Someone is here still. Who's the child, and who was following her? I most certainly will never know. But Vinfall family still lives in the town, and I know where. I need to ask them about that John, and they may know something. Okay. It's cool that even after you're dead, you got someone who still cares about, like, putting your soul to rest and stuff, man. Wow, what a cheery looking house. So many pretty flowers. Even on the roof. I don't get it. Never mind, I must not judge. I bet very cheerful and talkative people live here, which is to my advantage. Oh yeah, they look very happy. Yes? Hello, I'm Arinka Elder. I am a new priestess, well, just a disciple. You're from Vinfall family, right? Yes, my name is Enfys. Nice to meet you, Enfys. Such a beautiful name. What do you want? A priestess should know everything about her homeland's history, and your family is quite famous. So I need to make a little research. I'm especially interested in Joellen Vinfall. She was probably your grandmother? Yes, but why her? She was an interesting person, as I heard. She was a weirdo, even for our family. Maybe your parents are home? My parents are never home. May I come in, please? No, I don't like you. What? Why? I didn't do anything. You're annoying as hell. Also too colorful. What? Your robe is kinda not bad. Also, you talk to ghosts, right? Not exactly talk, just listen to them. Yes, I do. Hate to admit, but that's cool as hell. Oh, screw that. Come in. My ears are dying. Thank you. And, thank you, my black robe. Yo, what's up? I have to say something. Your house is pretty. No, it's not. Is it music playing from the attic? It's not attic, it's my room. Oh my god, it's a nightmare. I will never get anywhere at this rate. I have to get straight to the point. Well, you said your granny was weird. Why do you think so? She was a psychiatrist, dealt with psychos all her life. Maybe that's why. That sounds really cool, actually. I wish I could be that. Dealing with psychos and stuff, with psychiatrists. It's cool. I want to do that. Actually, it's how I remembered her. She died when I was little, and at that time she acted strangely as hell. Maybe she wasn't like that before. She was kinda obsessed with that old murder case. It was like 50 years ago. You know, when John Maynard killed his brother's wife, Patrina? John? With demons in his head, and also Maynard. No, never heard of that. I don't like scary stories from real life. No way. How the hell do you speak with dead people, then? I don't know. It's different? Okay, whatever. I don't know all details, but the police caught him surprisingly fast. Someone sent them an anonymous letter about what he did. They searched his house and found blood-stained knives and some of Patrina's belongings. And he himself admitted to his crime, so that case was closed right away. He got in jail and died there 3 years later. But the granny couldn't forget about that case until her last days. She talked about it a lot, and I was little, and I didn't really understand what she was talking about. But now that you reminded me, I'm sure she said that John Maynard was her patient. She diagnosed him with schizophrenia. What? That's what Jolene meant by demons. Yes, back then nobody listened to her. She was just a young intern, and the times were different. Police didn't pay attention to such minor details. especially since he admitted it himself. Oops. But that means he should be sent to a mental hospital, not jail. You're right. That story is tragic as hell. The worst part is that he may not be guilty at all. After all, he couldn't distinguish reality from his hallucinations. So whatever he said, it shouldn't be taken as an evidence. At least, that's what Grammy always said. I mean, the crime was real, and he could be a witness. Then he was framed, probably by the one who sent the letter. How should I know? That was 50 years ago. There's no chance that we can know the truth now. Yes, you're right, probably. That all is really sad. By the way, how did Jolene die? As I know, it was an accident. She went to the forest, fell and hit her head. Though I have no idea what she was doing there alone. The forest? It's getting dark too fast, she said, and someone was following her. Thank you, Emphys. That was very useful. Always welcome. If you ever need to know about my family, or just something scary, you can always ask me. To be honest, I'm more into modern urban legends and usually don't give two craps about all that ancient stuff. What's wrong with our languages? But now, I'm curious as hell. If you find out the truth, tell me, okay? Yes. Though I probably can't because of our rules. You helped me a lot. Goodbye, Emphys. Yeah, whatever. She's back to her terrible attitude. I thought we were starting to get along. She probably doesn't want to be left alone a lot. Like her parents do that. Or maybe she's upset that I'm already leaving. Oh, we could have asked her what kind of music she likes and stuff. New day, new ghost. Let's go. Alright. Read a random page. Yes, secrets of the living and secrets of the dead are not to be disclosed. Oh, come on, I already understand that, finally. Can we go tell our father about the black mold? Can we talk about the black mold? Hello, good morning, Father. I have a question. You haven't come to the cemetery for a long time. That's because I'm the only one who has to talk to the spirits right now, for better education. Well, it's one reason, but there's another. Spirits don't talk to me anymore. No way, why? I'm old. They want a young soul to hear them, not someone on his way to the other side. No, don't say that. You don't even look that old. Does appearance really matter? To me, you certainly don't look like someone who wants to spend her life listening to the dead. Yes, you're right again, but I still don't agree with you being old all of a sudden. Haha, I'm grateful for that. You are a very compassionate person, Ari. That's why you will be a good confessor. Thank you, Father. Now I will feel even more motivated to work further. I don't know. I feel like there's something fishy. But this is the rules of this world. So, I feel like this part of it's true. The confessing part. It's just really cool. I like it. Alicia Brooke, 1923 to 1950. No. Who are you? What are you doing? No! What was that? Maybe her last words? I never think about that our Linville is such a scary place. Well, at least now she is at peace. Just in case, I need to know about her death. But I don't know any Brooks in our town. I have to visit a local archive. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm ready. Ready. We're gonna explore that archive. Explore. Aurora the Explorer. Hello. Ari. A girl? Those exist? A girl? Came to the archive. Is she lost? I don't like him. Excuse me? What did you say? Did I say that out loud? Oh, sorry. Usually I'm here alone, and sometimes I can't tell if I'm thinking or talking. Don't worry. It's alright. I'm Oriko, a priestess in training. I'm doing a little research and need some information from the archive. I'm Sowa. I'm in charge of this place because I like books, chronicles, and history, and because nobody else would work in this old dusty dumpster. Wait, did I say that out loud again? No, I didn't hear anything. Oh, okay. So, what information do you need? Is there any way to know where the Brooks family is now? Do they still live in our town, or... The Brooks? I don't even need to check the archive. My parents were close friends of them, but they have left Linville many years ago. Well, too bad. I need to know the details about Alicia's death. Is there maybe some information in old newspapers, or a necrologue? You don't need that either. My dad told me everything he knew about that incident. It all started in 1950, when Elisa went on a business trip to Holly 10. Then she went missing. After a few days, her parents began to worry. They went to Holly 10, and in a local hotel they found some of her clothes, money, and other things. They continued to seek her out for her for about 12 months, but then just gave up. They decided to give her a formal funeral. Of course, the coffin was empty. What? How is that possible? I clearly heard a young woman's voice. Oh dear. Then who is buried in there? Sorry, did I upset you so much with that story? I know a lot of fun stories too. Well, not a lot, of course. No, it's alright. You actually helped me a lot. But are you completely sure that's what happened? You probably weren't even born then. Yes, I'm absolutely sure. My dad was helping the Brooks in their search. Oh, I see. While I'm still here, I need to go check on one crazy guess, I guess, I just got. Can you please check information on other disappearance cases, also young women, about the same time as Alicia? I think I can. Wait here, please. Alright. Thanks, man. Okay, I like him again. He just insulted my womanhood or something. Not thinking women don't know how to read books. Pfft. Are you kidding me? Let's see. Year 1950. No similar incidents. You really can read like that? It's so dark here. Yes, I've been working here for years. My eyes got accustomed to that. Is that how people's eyes work? Year 1951, 1952. No cases of any people gone missing for at least 5 years after that. Such incidents are really uncommon for a peaceful little town like ours. Yeah, I used to think so too. Anyway, thank you. I may need some information about Linville's past from time to time, so we will definitely meet again. That'd be great. Goodbye, Arinko. Goodbye, Soa. Such a funny guy. But also, he seems lonely. I need to visit him someday. In what way? 'Cause he just blushed. Each day I have more and more questions. It's not my job to investigate any of them, but I also can't just leave it like that. Something is very wrong. I just feel it. The next day there were no active spirits at the cemetery, so I decided to go to Holly 10, pretty big town, 150 miles to the west from Linville, and visit a local police station. It may sound stupid. Alicia disappeared more than 30 years ago. What can I possibly find now? But whoever was buried in her grave had been silent all these years, and now decided to speak to me. Maybe it's a sign. I like trains. Gets ran over by a train immediately. In spirits of ASDF. And train stations. Today it's empty. People don't use trains so often these days. What do they use instead? Oh cool, do I get to explore? Or do I go straight to the police station? Hollyton, the greenest town of Moribold State. I've been to here once long ago, but didn't see even one of those 10. Well, maybe later. Hello. Good morning. How can I help you? Good morning, Mr. Westwood. Officer Crumply Westwood. Good morning, Officer Westwood. I'm a Rinko Elder, a new priestess apprentice in Linville. I need some information about one really old case. Are you feeling well, young lady? Yes, thank you. I'm fine. Why are you asking? No fever? No headaches? Maybe hallucinations? I'm asking because you must be not really in your right mind. If you think that anyone can just walk in here and ask such things. Please? Still no. It's not anything top secret classified. Just any details about the disappearance of Alicia Brooks. What? Are you serious? How could you know? Know what? Oh, I get it. Is this some prank? I bet it's Rogers, that son of a... If this is his idea, tell him he's dead. I'll shoot him, and I don't care. Why are you shouting at me? I don't know any Rogerses. I didn't want to make you mad. Oh, he's so sad. It's hard to be mad at those sad little eyes. I'm sorry. It seems I overreacted a bit. You see, disappearance of Alicia Brooke was the first case I've ever worked on. And I never found the poor girl. I can't forget that case. And now, when it's just 1 week before my retirement, you come here and ask about it, of course I suspect Rogers and his stupid jokes. But that would be such a cruel joke. I doubt that even that Rogers, whoever he is, could do that. Yeah, you may be right. He's not that bad. Just dumb. Never mind. For some reason, the more I talk with you, the more reliable person you seem. It's still a little against the rules, but to be honest, there's no harm if I can tell you about the case now. Really? Thank you so much, Officer Westwood. That case was really strange. Her hotel room looked like she was going to pack her things and leave. No sign of a struggle. The door was not broken. She literally disappeared without a trace. Maybe it's awful to say such things, but a case like that is even worse than murder. And you may never know the truth. You may never find the culprit, and never get over it. And to be honest, I was glad that another detective was appointed to investigate similar cases a year later. Wait, similar case? Mary Gardens, 29 years old. The most strange about that story is she went missing after going to Linville. And that was exactly 1 year after? Not exactly, but about 12 months, yes? But still, why do you need to know all of that? I'm sorry, but I can't tell you. Oh, because you will be a confessor. You must keep the secrets no matter how much time has passed. Exactly. Thank you so much for understanding and for helping me, Mr. Westwood. Welcome, Miss Eldor. Oh, I've got a call from Captain's office. I need to go. Goodbye. Goodbye. You wanted to go somewhere? Yes, but it seems someone glued my boots to the floor. Oh, for God's sakes! Damn you, Rogers! I'll shoot him after all. Bad feeling. I've had become stronger. Now, I'm also sure the one who lies in Alicia's grave is Mary Gardens from Holly 10. Someone killed her and used the opportunity to get rid of the body. Terrifyingly perfect way to hide a corpse. Who would ever think to look for her in there? I doubt I will ever know who was the culprit, and I don't really need to worry about it. All of that was such a long time ago. Most of those involved in the case could be dead by now. But still, I can't shake this feeling that's all connected, and somehow it can't affect my or anyone else's future. But, I mean, we dealt with a murder in the first case with the schizophrenic and the note, and then there's the disappearance with this girl, and then the other girl now. There's 3 women who disappeared. Well, 1 disappeared without a trace, and 2 dead. And then a schizophrenic was falsely accused, maybe? New day, new ghosts. But now I'm almost afraid to know what's next. To live is to let go. And to die is to let go of your life. Mostly religious, yes. Alright, let's go. I don't want to see you frown. I don't like that. It makes me sad. Good morning, Father. Good morning, Ari. Is something bothering you? To be honest, yes. I'm starting to have doubts about this job. What's the point in listening to dead people's words? I missed it. I'm glad it doesn't change. What's the point in listening to dead people's words if they usually don't make much sense? And even if they do, we can't fix anything, it's too late. Also, I don't feel that they regret any evil deeds. So why do they have to confess to us in the first place, if they did nothing wrong? I don't think we need to see all of people's actions as sinful or righteous, especially after they died. It doesn't matter. What matters is we all have regrets, unsolved problems, or unfinished businesses. That's what prevents spirits from going further. That's why we don't tell them anything, but we don't ask them anything. We just listen, helping them to get rid of their burdens. Anything is spelt wrong. That's exactly the point of our job, so don't worry that you can't change anything. Nobody can. All we can do is making our future a little better, and it's possible only if you don't have regrets. That is, wow, so deep. I need some time to think about it. Now I have to go do my job. Having no regrets. That's interesting. That was my New Year's resolution this year, is to have no regrets about anything that I do. Luminal Argane, 1911 to 1980. I almost got him. I could destroy him. One little thing. I need one thing, and he couldn't deliver. How much more unlikely could I get? Unlucky. This one is quite talkative. Almost sounded louder, maybe because it's fresh. Or have I become so good at this? Either way, I need to know what he was talking about. Do I know any Arganes? Oh, Melina! She went to the same school as me. She's 2 or 3 years older. And she is a priestess, too. Though in headgems. It seems really strange. She has always been an excellent student, good at everything. Why did she decide to work in the tiny godforsaken town, much smaller than even Linville? Never mind, I will pay her a visit. Now it feels like we're almost equal, so I can talk with her. I'll do it right now. Headgems is so close, and I could even walk there. But I won't. I'm not a horse. I'll take a bus. Oh. Hmm. It doesn't look right. Is it autumn already? No, wait. That's impossible. Though I've heard something about climate changes recently, and people who gave me weird looks when I asked how to find the church. Never seen too many white veil flowers. Seen so many, I mean. Oh, wow, this whole entire situation is quite unsettling. They look dead. Hello. Arinko, right? No way, you remember me? We barely ever talked at school. Haha, of course, I have a good memory for people. I heard you're a priestess now, too. No, I'm still in training, but I think it goes well. Oh, I'm sure it goes. Father Tumu is a great teacher. I wanted to be his student, but then I changed my plans. May I know why? Sometimes small towns have big problems. You mean that odd weather behavior? What is it? It's nothing you need to worry about. Definitely doesn't seem so. It's nothing you need to worry about. I better shut up. So, Ari, it's nice to see someone from Linville, but I assume you're not here for mere chatting. Yes, I need to ask you something. Though I understand if you can't answer. I need you to tell me about one of your family, Lumiel Argain. Especially about conflicts he could be involved. Something so serious that it would haunt him even after death. Lumiel? He was my great uncle. We were not that close, but he told me a lot about his life. And since it was before I became a priestess, I could tell you everything without breaking our rules. If you want to know about his enemies, he had one. They really hated each other. His name is Gerald Menard. John Menard's brother? Yes. When his brother killed his wife, that was probably the most shocking murder case in Linville's history. I know that story. Good. We have to know everything about the people we serve. So, about Gerald. Nobody knows when and why their enmity started, but it became especially harsh in the 1950s. Actually, a lot of people disliked the Maynard family, just foolish superstitions, because of their family business, funeral service. Plus, their prices were always too high. But it was the only funeral service in town, so people didn't have a choice. But it all changed in 1951. Do you know about disappearance of Alicia Brooke? When her family was exhausted by their futile search, Gerald Menard suddenly offered them to give her a formal funeral for free. Oh God. Oh my God, it all makes sense now. Townsfolk was just so impressed by their generous gesture, they changed their attitude towards the Menards. Also, respect from Brooke family was too great advantage to Gerald. They had connections with the town council. Of course, my great-uncle was infuriated. He tried to prove to the people that Gerald can't be trusted, but didn't have any evidence of that. You know, I just remembered that I have some records from Uncle Luminal, and he left me before his death. I will bring them. Please wait for me here. And don't touch anything. It's all so old and fragile in here. I will not touch anything. But I will definitely look. It's the Book of Hidden Laws. What part is she reading? It's strange. I don't remember this chapter. I'll have to reread it once I have the free time. Elliot, it's the statue of the first priestess is right. The statue of the prophet is ruined. But it's so horrible. Who could have done something like this? Or was it simply the old and broke by itself? Looks really dangerous. Good it's fenced in. I thought our church was in bad shape, but this is just awful. Alina doesn't fit here. She's so pretty and graceful, even in that robe. and mine is hanging on me like a bag. At least it hides the fact that I gained weight again, a little. Thank you for waiting for me. Uncle's records are a mess. It seems with time he was getting more and more obsessed with his antagonism with Gerald. Some of it is almost ineligible. But what I found out is that he was looking for allies, and his obsession and spread to other people, especially a psychiatrist from Vinfall Hospital. Joellen? Yes, I'm surprised how knowledgeable you are. He wrote in his diary that she could help him to equate John Menard. Though I have no idea why he wanted that. Doesn't make sense to me. Well, to me, now it does. But then there was an accident in the forest. Sadly, Joellen died. Uncle Luminol was desperate. He still didn't lose hope. He found another ally, hard to believe, but it was Patrick Menard, Gerald's son. He, too, wanted to prove John innocent, God knows why. That was in the 1970s. Uncle's recordings by that time became total chaos. The only thing I understood is that Patrick wanted to bring him an evidence. I think he mentioned a ring, which belonged to Patrina. The ring! The ring I found in the forest! So Patrick was going to bring it to Lamel, but something happened. He had to hide it. Also, you need to know that my great-uncle was a man of great intellect. Literally, a genius. One of his doctor degrees was in criminalistics and forensics. In 1970s, he was working on a brand new method for finding a criminal by traces of DNA left on the scene of the crime. So we can assume he needed the ring for expertise. But it was 1973, the World War in the West. I thank God every day that we don't live in the West. I agree. Patrick was an officer, so he had to go to war. When he came back, you probably heard about people who were not the same anymore after going there. Yes, he lost his memory. Yes, no matter how many times Uncle Liminal tried, he wasn't able to know where Patrick hid the ring. That's how the story ends. Both Uncle and Gerald Mayer died from old age a couple of years later. Luminal's last will was to be buried on the same cemetery as Gerald. To his very end, he couldn't forget his enemy. That's a lot to think about. Thank you so much, Melina. That was a huge help. I owe you a lot. Always welcome, and you don't owe me anything. If you don't mind, I have a very important job to do. It's getting dark. I will lead you to the station. Thank you, but I can go alone. It's not that dark yet. I will lead you to the station. Okay, thank you. Thanks to Melina, now I understand everything. There were a couple of missing parts, though. But now I'm sure Gerald Menard killed his wife and framed his brother. He probably knew about his mental illness and used it. Somehow convinced him it was the culprit. God knows how many more people he killed, including Mary Goddard's. He hid her body in Alicia Brooks' grave. Maybe it wasn't the first time. And Joellen Vinfall. Did he kill her too? He probably knew they were plotting something against him with liminal Argane. Her spirit, it said someone was following her in the forest. And finally the ring. Maybe Jarrell kept it as a souvenir. Gross. Patrick must hate his father too. He might find out about his crimes and want to bring that ring to Luminol. It looked like the ring again. I looked at the ring again. There were letters from J to P and black spots on it. Blood? Liminal could prove that Gerald killed his wife by finding traces of his DNA on the ring. But then, that forest again. Patrick's had to hide the ring and couldn't deliver it to Liminal. Why? Does it really matter now? I'm exhausted. I know the truth now. But so what? That is all in the past. I can't fix anything. All I can do now is let go and live. New day, new. Probably not. I heard that 4 spirits in 1 week is a lot. So there will be quiet for a while. Good. Still need to visit Father Tamu, though. I don't know. If we turn in the evidence and stuff, we could put a lot of people at peace. Even though we're not supposed to talk about the dead secrets and stuff. I like the last name Gardens, too. Good morning, Father. Good morning, Ari. I see your discipleship is going well. Also, your personal investigation. You knew? Of course. I must say that was the reason I chose you for this job. Not only for your talent, but also for your curiosity. And that's why I need to apologize to you. For what? I don't understand. It means I used to. I knew you wouldn't be able to just listen to the spirits. You would want to know their stories. And eventually, you would know all about what happened in the past. That's how I could confess to you without saying a word, without breaking our main rule. It's so confusing. I don't get it. Confess what? A common novice's spake I made a long time ago. No, it can't be. You sent that letter to the police? Please tell me you didn't. I did. Though it may not change anything, I need to explain. I was young and naive idealist. My head was full of dreams about helping people. That was my first day as a confessor. I was so excited. That's when John Maynard came here and told me how he killed his brother's wife. Every detail, with terrifying calmness. I don't feel any regret from him. I was devastated. I thought I could follow our rules. Do not abandon anyone. Do not judge anyone. You know, them all. But the very first trial I faced proved I wasn't able. I could not just leave it as it was, and wrote that letter. In a way, it's my fault that Gerald kept killing with impunity. You know about Gerald, too? Yes, he confessed before his death 4 years ago, and I didn't feel any regret from him. Since then, spirits stopped talking to me. I know it's too much to ask, but I don't have anyone else. Ari, can you forgive my sins? Oh, that's why we're saving. Yes. Yes, I still think what you did was horrible. But right now, if I don't forgive you, I just make one more person unhappy, and I won't be able to forgive myself then. Which means already 2 persons unhappy, and since I'm supposed to be a confessor, it will make me unable to help lots and lots of other people. Thank you. You will be the best confessor in the world, Ari. I know. 2 years later. Tamu Madartal, 1913 and 1985. Father Tamu died 2 years later, peacefully, smiling. His spirit never talked to me. Curiously enough, that means I did my job right. By that time, I really had become the best confessor in the world. I'm joking, not even close. But at least I understand one thing. To be able to let our regrets go is not enough. I will live so as long not to regret anything. Good end. Oh. But what if we say no, 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 I don't forgive you. I don't forgive you. You can't just write a letter, convince some dude that he killed somebody. No, that's really too much. I'm not even a proper priestess yet. I'm not sure if I even want to be one. Also, what you did? I can't believe it. I don't have the right to forgive you. Who am I to take such a responsibility? Don't cry, Ori. It's alright. I will find another way to reconcile with myself. Really? Yes. You need to rest now. Goodbye, Ori. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I was thinking all day and at night. Couldn't sleep well. I need to talk with Father once more. Oh, we can't sleep. I don't want to make the bed. Nobody will know anyway. I feel it. I feel that in my gut. Let's go talk to him. No! Where are you? Uh-oh. He's not seen anywhere. It's against the rules, but I need to know he's alright. No! It can't be real. Why did you? I'm so sorry. Bad ends. He couldn't live with his decision, and he fell into pain. He could have lived 2 more years if I would have said yes. But I already knew that, because I said yes the first time, because I'm a great confessor. Anyway, let's go. Alright, everyone, welcome to the second game of this 2-game series, where we're going to circle back on this story, and be in the perspective of the detective we talked to, like the 3rd person, 4th person we talked to, because the 3rd person we talked to. So now we're the detective, and we're gonna work the cold case. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents either are products of the author's imagination or are used fictitiously. Any resemblance to actual events or locals or persons, living or dead, is entirely coincidental. Well, where should I start? Probably from the beginning, right? 33 years ago, I investigated my first case as a detective. My partner, back then, was an absolute useless moron. So I was practically left to work on my own. But even and with the best partner possible, I doubt I could solve it. Elisa Brooke, 27 years old, came from a small town of Linville for a business trip. Then she disappeared from her hotel room. Literally vanished. The door was open with a key, no signs of struggle. Most of her belongings were in place, some of it missing, like her passport and other documents. No fingerprints except for her own. None of hotel guests or staff saw anything suspicious. It's not like that case was the only one I have ever been unable to solve, but without a doubt, the most strange one. After all, I had to deal with that. When years pass, probability of a missing person still being alive is basically 0. But last week, something strange happened. A girl came to our precinct, bluntly asking about that case. Well, that's a different story. Or rather, it would be a different story. But today, something much more strange happened. Holyton, Ghana, June 15th, Monday. Mr. Westwood, Mr. Rogers asked me to tell you something because if he told it himself, you would think it's a prank and shoot him dead. Yes, that's exactly what I will do. Not today, probably, but someday. We found an evidence for Elisa Brooks' case. Haha! Are you kidding me? Somehow I'm not even surprised. I'm actually feels right, as if something like that was supposed to happen. Never mind, Nancy, thank you for telling me. I need to talk to Rogers now, but probably to our captain first. Precinct 9, 4th floor. I was prepared to argue with the captain about letting me work on this case, but it went much more smooth than I expected. Actually, I was going to give you another case already, but who cares? You worked so hard for this precinct for decades. You deserve it. You can work on this case and take Rogers to help you. I doubt even you could solve a cold case in a week. The Didn't I mention it's just 1 week before my retirement? So he let you work on it, just like that? Well, he always been kinda too easygoing for a police captain, to say the least. You mean those rumors that he took bribes in the last precinct? That was a long time ago, and never proved. But it seems the sergeant has to do his job for him, when he doesn't feel like it. Who knew it could be such a good thing after all? I guess so. So, what about the details from evidence did they find and how? Oh, you will be happy to hear that. We caught a thief, and he had Elisa's passport with him, among other stolen goods. And I'm afraid you know that thief. Don't tell me. Yes, it's Ben Weeds. Ben freaking Weeds. Bro coming up here stealing stuff with Alicia's passport. What is he doing? He must be high. It's Ben freaking Weeds. Westwood is not happy. We got an anonymous call about a suspicious man carrying a huge bag of money. Nancy and Ralph took him, and he's waiting in the interrogation room right now. It's like a second home for him already. Ben freaking Weeds, bro. I gotta talk to this guy. Gotta talk to this Ben Weeds now. I always turn the dash on forever. Love that. Okay. What is Ben Weeds up to? I just gotta figure this out. I'm the detective now. I wear the guns around here. Haha. Don't need to go there right now. No reason to talk to the captain. Ben freaking Weeds. Hello, Ben. Long time no see. Oh, wait. Not a long time at all. You were in this room just a couple of months ago. Dang, we really got him there. So what? This time I didn't do anything, I swear. Aren't you tired from it? We catch you literally every time. You're the most lame criminal ever. Yeah, I bet all those other thieves laugh at him behind his back. Of course they do. And every time we catch you, you admit you did it. Why don't you just tell us everything right now? I'm not telling you. And nobody laughs at Ben Weeds. And you know what? My life is awesome. Unlike yours, you dirty cops. Your life is what? Dude. It would look better than you. Do you ever look in the mirror? And it's only 9 a.m. I don't even want to know how you look by evening. 9 a.m.? Well, that's where you're wrong. Tell me, if it's only 9 a.m., then why am I already drunk? Fuck, it's only 9 a.m.? Why am I already drunk? Listen, Ben, I doubt you understand it, but I'm working on a really important case, and I don't really have much time to waste. Come on, pal. Forget this loser. He's useless to us. Useless. What? Now you done it. Okay, you could call Ben Weeds stupid, or immoral, or maybe even a drunkard. Maybe? But you don't call Ben Weeds useless. I will tell you everything. They got a whole routine. They already know how to get him to talk all the way through. According to Ben, some friend of his shared the information about a freaking huge load of money hidden in an apartment at Thistle Street. He gave a description of that friend, but it's very unlikely we can find them. His memory is never really reliable. We had to agree to let him go on bail this time, since the information was really valuable. Ben Weeds. I love the name. Hey, old farts. It's Detective Evanis Brenna, 25 years old, bold, ambitious, and smart. She is the youngest female detective in our town. She wants to be the first woman captain in the history of Holy 10, and I can't imagine her failing at this. Her one problem, she has no boundaries at all. Hey, toddler, what do you want? I have no candies with me. I just want to say I'm so sorry, Mr. Westwood. For what? I know you'd want me to help with your case, but I'm super busy right now because the captain gave me a super important case. Because, you know, I'm the best detective. And I'm sorry for that, too. It must really hurt your pride. You what? Are you freaking kidding me? I solved a case 52ABX32QJ while you still wear diapers, bro. Oh, I hope you can solve your current case before you start wearing them again. Do you want me to shoot? Bro, every time his pride is messed with, he wants to shoot somebody. And I guess that's what being a police officer's like, you know? Being out of the force, being the detective. The minute someone knocks you down one peg, one little inch, you just pull out that big old gun that you're legally able to carry and just put a bullet straight through their head. And then all is well. All is okay. You can't be upset over that. It's just the detective defending his you know, he's defending himself. It's self-defense. It's self-defense, you guys. It's self-defense. You won't hurt a defenseless woman. You have always cared for other people more than yourself. I really admire that. Defenseless, my ass. But if seriously, it's true. I'm glad somebody noticed that. And that's why you never be captain. Ha ha ha. I never became a captain because I never wanted to. I like what I do now. Evanis, Captain Netoli wants you again. Again? I already said he's not my type. What did she just say to me? Okay, I'm going. See ya, old farts. Don't die on your way to the crime scene. The only mystery she can't solve is how to grow up. I mean, if she's got all the goods, she's got everything, she's solving crimes back to back to back, I don't think she needs to grow up, man. She's like the kitty. Hey, you old cat lady, we have a job to do. I like kitty, though. Whoa. I scared him. I guess people aren't supposed to be in abandoned places all that much. That's why he got so upset. Why'd you get so upset? I just wanted to ask you some questions. You just ran away. Why you do this? I'm a police detective. I ask the questions. That's all I do. I don't ask questions with gun. Gun doesn't solve all my problem. It's open. Nobody's home. Well, since we didn't get a report from somebody who just lost freaking huge load of money, that person is missing too. Alright, let's look for clues. I'm the police detective. I will look for clues. The sink is clean. Suspiciously clean. Also, do I smell chlorine? Whatever was flushed down the sink, someone really didn't want to leave a trace. Empty. Doesn't look like it has been used, ever. It has some specific stains. Definitely, somebody definitely cooked something here, but didn't bother to clean it very often. Speaking from expertise, if I live alone, it doesn't mean that I have a dirty kitchen. Plastic dishes, a lot. Empty. Like my soul. Says manly, that is manly badass hero line. I cannot get over it. The mirror is cracked and so dirty. I can't see my reflection. Whoever lived here hadn't used it for months, maybe years. This is surprisingly clean, but looking at this apartment state, I don't know. Think it was kept clean, rather almost unused? Cobweb? How? And why is this full of water? Did the one who lived here leave it in a hurry? Likely so. Otherwise, they didn't take money from the safe. Mold is everywhere. Okay. Somebody definitely slept here. Doesn't look comfortable. I doubt anybody, no matter how poor they are, could sleep here every day. Weed said he cracked a safe, but he didn't mention it was a bank vault. How the hell did he open it? Have a little faith in people. He's got experience. Need to look around first. Okay, I'm still looking. I gotta look closer for the clues. This is such chill music for looking for clues. By the way, I like it. It's like I'm riding an elevator. The couch looks better than everything else here. I bet Weeds would take it with him if he could. Well, I think I looked around enough. CSI team will tell us more, of course, but for now, I say it's either nobody actually lived here, just came here sometimes, never stayed for long, or whoever lived here sunk so deep they didn't care about living in the sewer. I agree. This looks like one of those drug dens. Also, it seems like they had to leave. Time for questioning neighbors. My favorite part. Nobody's home. Nobody's home. Can I go upstairs? Let's check this floor. No. No, everything's on this floor. Hello, I'm Detective Westwood. I need to ask you some questions about apartment 1F. Do you know anything about the people living there? I don't know. Some people. How many? Age, gender? Do you have to know at least something? I don't know. Usually people never pay much attention to them. I have my own life, you know. Of course you do. Thanks for nothing. Freak off! I can see you're high on the professionalism scale. Nobody's home. Then who's talking? Parents said I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. I clearly hear an adult's voice. It's your word against mine. Kids these days, am I right? Don't want to talk to police. Kids these days. Hello, I'm Detective Westwood. I knew there was going to be a sweet old lady, maybe sweet, I don't know. I need to ask you some questions about apartment 1F. What? I can't hear you, sweetie. Detective Westwood. I'm a policeman. Why aren't you wearing the uniform? We're not a patrol, we're detectives. Too bad. I like men in uniform. And also, without it. What the frick? Okay, that woman's into some stuff, I see. Nobody's home. She's still got it going. Nobody's home. Nobody's home. Then we asked dwellers on other floors, but got more or less the same results. Some people, my ass. Can't believe it's all we got by the end of the day. It's always like this with places like this. Nobody saw anything. Nobody knows anything. Everybody hates the police. Well, not really everybody. The old lady seemed pretty fond of us. To no avail, though. If she was at least 50 years younger, she could remember something. What do you think? If she was 50 years younger... Come on, you old dog. We have a job to do. The rest of the day, nothing special happened. CSI team doesn't work that fast. It's not a movie. Well, that was a useless day. I hope tomorrow will be more productive, but now I need to rest. But to feed the cat first. Oh, he's a cat lover. No idea what's drawn here. My second wife loved crap like this. Good we divorced. Why you still have it up? Hi, Hercule. Did you miss me? Now my cat's my wife. Yes, I know I'm already at risk. Can't help it. The fridge would be way too big for me alone, but I have a giant cat. Cat. Cute cat. Pretty nice place you have, actually. Seems like you bring work home a lot. Yeah. Couldn't imagine. Forgot to buy toilet paper, damn it. How could you forget the crucials like that, bro? Gotta make a list. Only one gun is never enough. Not in this crazy town we live in. Right? Am I right? Aww, even his pillow has moon and stars on it. Frick, I can't sleep. I need to make at least some progress today. So let's remember everything I know about Lisa's case. She came here for a business trip. She was a co-owner of a bookstore along with her father. He didn't give up even after the case was closed, and kept looking for her for a year. That was painful to watch. Damn it. It's not what I need to think of right now. Her father didn't know any details about who she wanted to see here, which is a little strange, but also it can mean it wasn't anything important. And she wasn't anything important. What? The first version I had is that she got in the way of someone really big and dangerous. Otherwise, how did the culprit manage to hush up the matter? To get rid of all evidences, to bribe every single person in that hotel? That seems unreal. Also, what could a bookstore owner do to cause it? Of course, it may not be related to her job. The second version was that the supposed murder was an accident that had the hotel staff involved somehow. They could get rid of all clues easily, but again, no proof was found. They all had alibis, all were clean, even too clean. Maybe I need to work in that direction again, but now I have a more fresh clue, that apartment. If I ring-a-ling-a-ling, ring-a-ling-a-ling, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Okay, I'll answer it, jeez. I'm listening. It's dark. Who the hell is that? It's so dark. You can't see. Is it a joke? Are you aware of who you're talking to? You need to stop. Oh, what the hell was that? And how is it already 2 a.m.? My head is aching. I guess I really need to sleep while I'm still sane. June 16th, Tuesday. The answer from the archive came only the next morning. Yes, the system worked so slow. Criminals could die from old age before being caught. And us too. Person living at 19 Thistle Street, apartment F1. Name is Jack Gardens. 56-year-old, caretaker of one by the 10 holy trees our city was named after. So, me and Rogers went there immediately. Almost immediately. I'm sorry about what I said yesterday. This time I'm serious. If I knew how important that case was for you, I wouldn't joke about it. Don't sweat it. You should hear all the crap I hear from this old every single day. Sometimes he pisses me off so much I want to shoot him dead. We all know. For God's sakes, we worked together for 20 years and you haven't shot me even once. Even in the leg or something. I start to doubt our friendship. See, what an asshole. By the way, how's it going with your case, Ebony? Actually, not much. It's far more complicated than I thought. I can't believe the captain wanted you to solve it in a week. See? That's because we are the best detectives here! Ah, maybe you're right. Or maybe that's because I don't have such a good partner. What are you saying? Emily is a great detective. I know. It's more like our personalities don't go together at all. Yes, I can imagine. I heard my name. Great, we summoned her. Emily Tulip, so also one of the best young detectives. She's not as talented as Evanes, but the most hardworking of us all. Follows all the rules and is very strict to those who break them. Even our captain is sometimes annoyed by her righteousness. We need to be at Captain's office by 9:30 a.m. It's already 9:29. Do you want me to get fired? Oh my god, Emily. You need to pull at least some sticks out of your ass. I find it horribly inappropriate. Okay, I'm going. Bye, old farts. What? You're not wearing your tie. Have you gone completely insane? It's here. I see, it's here, but it's not how you wear it. You're doing something else with it. Emily, I swear, I'll shoot you someday. By the way, what is the case she investigates? You don't know? Someone robbed the mayor's mansion. Get out. I was so consumed by my cold case. I had no idea what happened. Captain really has high hopes for her and Emily. But wait, he wanted to give that case to me? It's crazy. There's no way I could solve it in a week. Sometimes he is a little strange with his decisions. What? It's funny, if you think about it, officially we investigate a regular theft on the outskirts of the city, and the high schoolers seek for someone who robbed the mayor. New generation has come. Nothing surprising. You can't always treat them like kids. I know, but when I look at Evanes, I can't help but remember how her father, may he rest in peace, brought her with him to our praise saint when she was little. I remember it too. She was so genuinely curious about our work. Kids always like dark stuff. Yes, she was different. It was also already obvious back then that she could become a great detective. Then, why don't you say it to her directly, instead of teasing her all the time? I can't. You know how people who achieve a lot very quickly become overconfident, and ruins their career? It almost happened to me when I was her age. I like to praise her, but instead let her strive for more. Look at him, acts like a father, but you never had a child. Look at him, he doesn't even know how many children he has. Thank you. It wasn't a compliment. The Guardian's Oak. Oh, pretty. The Guardian's Oak, one of the holy trees symbolizing law and order, which is a kind of funny coincidence. So, Jack Gardens was a caretaker. Strange. It's a honorable profession, and he really had a freaking huge load of money. Why does he need this hole of an apartment at Thistle Street? But the caretaker is supposed to live right here beside a tree. He is most certainly uses that apartment for hiding money. Who would even think to look for him there? I hope his co-workers can provide us with more information than his neighbors. I'm sure they can. Did you know that there are at least 3 species of flowers growing only beside this tree? And they appeared suddenly merrily 10 years ago. I can't wait for Sunday to finally see them. Jack who? I heard this place has the same unique atmosphere, but to be honest, I don't feel anything special. Oh, you're not searching hard enough. This tree is so huge. Are all the holy trees like that? Jack. Haven't seen him in a while. What can I even tell you about him, Nothing. We barely ever talk. Why? I don't know. Am I being being interrogated? Probably no. Goodbye. Jack has been working here for over 10 years now, and I'm new here. Sorry, I can't say anything about him. Sorry, please don't arrest me. Right. I won't arrest you. Promise. Unless you're the killer. And I'll arrest you. Hello, we're detectives. Took you long enough. Excuse me? I reported about Jack's disappearance a week ago. Though it's not surprising. He doesn't have friends or family. So nobody will be looking for him, especially police. No offense. Not all of us are like that. But we are here for a different reason. Detectives Westwood and Rogers. It seems Jack Gardens is somehow connected to an old case. I'm Mike. I work here as a guard, but it seems I'm a substitute for Jack until the church finds a new caretaker. Oh, okay, Mike, we need to look around. Yes. You can, but the tree itself is restricted. People can go behind the fence only once a year. June 21st. So you have to wait till Sunday. I know about these rules, but it's so important. I can't wait until Sunday. Sorry, but this area's oh no, I made the decision and I didn't even read it. We understand it's a difficult situation. We don't have an order, but my friend is working on a very important case. Can you make an exception? I'm sorry, sir, but I really can't do anything. It's a very strict rule we have. A surveillance camera right here. I will get fired. But what? I remember Jack mentioning something about secret path to the tree. I accidentally overheard it. Well, he was talking on the phone, so it felt wrong to ask about it. Also, he is very enclosed person. Never talked much to anyone. I doubt he'd tell me anyway. Of course, I didn't tell you anything either. We didn't hear anything, right, Westwood? We can look inside the cabin over there, right? Yes, it's allowed. Now I sleep there sometimes, but I keep all of Jack's stuff intact. Good for you, and for us. Thank you. Okay. I need to save some stuff, kid. I made a decision. So you're a guard for the Guardians Oak. Yes, it's funny, haha. Did you know there are at least... yeah, I knew. You told me already. I can't get anything from this vending machine. I'm working. I'm a detective. No donuts. No donuts. Damn it. Is that the newest model? Much better than the one at Thistle Street. Most of the books are gardening themed, but some about psychology. Here's a note. It says, fragile and expensive, don't touch. Yeah, not suspicious at all. Did you notice the floor below this cupboard? And the wall behind it. Looks strange. Didn't Mike notice that, or didn't want to tell us? It seems to me he was a little intimidated by Jack Gardens, and probably he's really afraid to touch anything there. Alright, help me to move it. What? Too old? Too small? To move a small furniture? Can't do anything without big old Rogers? Shut up and help me. I like his little frowny face he does. Okay, we just discovered some very important information, but I want to check everything else. I check anything else, even the upstairs before I go. Anything else. Gardening tools, nothing suspicious. Looks like it's fertilizer, but these bags don't have any instructions or trademarks on them. I don't want to miss anything or lose anything. Well, we'll go into the big secret now. Is this like a secret path that Mike was talking about? Probably. So it just leads outside? We can get past the guard, but we will be seen by the camera nonetheless. He may be in trouble. I'll take the whole responsibility. I need to know what the hell is happening here. It has a padlock. Why don't you just shoot it? This is a serious situation, Rogers. We need to look around. Maybe we'll find some hints to the password. Hints to the password, huh? You want to shoot your partner, but you don't want to shoot up a lock. Urban, there's a note inside the book. It says, Violet Primrose 9. Clover equals clover times 2. Tree plus H equals 6. Oh, God. Let me just take a moment. It's probably a hint for the password. The guy is obsessed with plants. But I don't know about this. Well, I know a lot. You're a plant lover? Since when? I'm full of surprises. Thank you. I'll figure it out myself. You can always ask me. Added note. Added item. Ask Rogers. Okay. I could do it myself, probably. The hell is an anthurium? It's also called a dragon flower. Doesn't ring a bell to me. The page has a bookmark. Flowers that bloom twice. Euro? Okay. So violet must be 4. I don't need to write all this down. I think violet is 4. Because that's the 4th one. Primrose? No. I don't see anything. Clover? No. Tree plus H. Twice? Okay, what else do I need? Path Psychology. This book has a bookmark. The page looks strange. Violet? 9. Clover times 2. Tree plus H equals 6. Primrose. The only thing that comes in mind is this flower is said to bloom the first when it comes to spring. Primrose. Spring. Got it. First. First, you said. If primrose equals 9, and it's if primrose equals 9, and it's growing in spring, then I totally have something here. Yarrow? Okay. Twice. Okay. Twice. I'll put first, twice, first. Right. I'm doing it. I'm a detective. I don't know why I keep going back to this page. I'm a detective. Okay, let's just ask him about everything. About Violet. If we read the same book, you already know that violets bloom twice. Right? Twice, Also, you probably saw 5 violets. Wait, what did you say? 5? There's so many numbers. There's so many numbers. Oh, these are flowers that bloom twice. I see. Okay. Rogers, what you know about tree? 3 equals 6? Sorry, no idea what that means. Tree, 3 equals 6. Yeah. We're doing it. 3? Okay. Oh, man. Let's ask him again about the clover. Maybe it will all tie together. Have you seen a clover, senile old man? It's green, has 4 leaves. What else to say? I know it's 4, so what? Seriously, it's so dumb. If 1 clover is 4, include 2 clovers. Oh. added. You asked Rogers to tell you the password if you're too dumb. Oh, okay. So Clover has 4 lead. So 4 times 2 is 8. Yeah. I totally did that on my own. Okay. I might be too dumb. I might, but I'm gonna try it anyway. So, Violet equals either 4 or 2. This is either 9 or 1, right? This is 8. And this is 6. 3. No. Damn it. Okay. This is 1, right? No, this is 2. 9. 8. 6. Damn it. 1. No. 4. 1. Damn it. Damn it. Oh no. Now that's what I tried first. 3 equals 6. 3 plus 3. 3 plus H. Oh wait, what if Violet is 5, actually? You did mention 5. I am too dumb. I admit. 9, 5, 6, 8, you moron. But what is 3 equals 6? I kinda had it, sort of. Not in the right order. I don't know how this works out. But thanks, man. You know what? I'm gonna take it. Because I'm so glad they gave me this option. Because my brain is fried. That's not a good excuse. I'm supposed to be a great detective, you know. I'm supposed to be top of my game. Top of my class. And I can't even figure this out by myself. At least I got a partner. That's what partners are for. They're supposed to solve my riddles for me. Who knew? That's why police detective gets a police detective partner. Because the police detective partner is supposed to do all the hard work and then we get all the credit, right? This definitely doesn't lead outside. We got into some crazy stuff, dude. Also, do you smell it? Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm too old. My nostrils don't work. Uh-oh, what's the truth about all these disappearances? If you're thinking what I'm thinking, yes. Judging by how far we went from the cabin and direction and the height of this ladder, we have to be right under the tree, or rather, inside it. What? What the frick? He's been here probably for days, and over... But it's Jack Gardens. For probably for days and already decomposing. He most certainly was killed by a shot to the head. Looks like a hole in the skull, but his fingers broken. He was tortured. Ouch. We're inside the tree crown. Looks like his diary. What a giant tome he wrote here for decades. Let's see. Damn. Since when have you learned speed reading? I'm full of surprises. It's mostly useless. He writes about daily routine, how he hates tourists. Well, it seems he hates a lot of things. Wait, this part is much more interesting. Out of all of the holy trees, it's your forgiveness I need the most. You symbolize law. If you forgive me, That means that God himself can forgive me. I will feed you. I will tend and care about you. I can hear you. I know what you need. You're so thirsty, so hungry. Those hypocrites from church won't understand. They don't hear. They don't see. They've forgotten. And you're alive. That you need to eat. Then he makes an entry every time he feeds the tree. He never said what he fed it, but I think it's already obvious. That pole was used for sacrifices. According to this diary, at least 10 times the same day. And the bodies. As a caretaker, he could easily hide bodies, since nobody else is allowed to go here. Do you think they're buried somewhere around here? Then we need an order after all. Or maybe not. Those bags with fertilizer don't have any trademarks on them. By the way, what is the day? You said the same day. Yes, it's June 21st. This place is swarming with tourists this time of year. Probably they are an easy target. Whoever killed that scum saved somebody this year. I doubt it's that simple. The diary also says he worked for an unworthy person when he was younger. Probably that's what he needed forgiveness for. He wrote about having to kill somebody, innocent person, too young to die, and erasing all traces of her. The date is exactly the date Alicia disappeared. Having to. Do you see? He killed her following someone else's orders. Probably that untrustworthy person. Maybe Jack got tired from talking to a tree and wanted to expose them, to find forgiveness or something, and was killed. But he'd write about something important like that, revealing his old boss in his diary? The last entry is from a week ago. He writes, "It's my last chance for forgiveness, and also he feels like somebody is stalking him. Crump Lee, listen. Don't call me by my name. It's weird. Now listen to me. You need to stop." What? You're obsessed with this case. You now know who the culprit was, and he's already punished. Isn't that enough? It's a miracle you found out all of this out after so much time. It's so not like you. What's got into you? Since when do you stop an investigation midway? Into me? I'm just worried about you. I know this look on your face that says I won't stop even if it kills me. You want to continue this investigation based on this? Something written in a diary by a totally crazy person? He dealt with dangerous people all his life. And now, we see the results. I'm not saying we need to stop the investigation. Let's just entrust this case to somebody else. You're right, I need to calm down. It's just one detail keeps bothering me. What is it? Some people. That's what he said. The neighbors, they didn't provide any useful information, but they all agreed on one thing. Jack wasn't alone at that apartment. Also, Mike and that Gardens was talking about the secret path to the tree with somebody. So it's not about Alicia's murder anymore. It's something happening right now. Maybe there are a lot of them, a whole cult, a cult. I used to think it was only an urban legend kids like to scare each other with, but after seeing all this, it's not unlikely. I have some more. This diary says about a meeting place, no particular details on who he met, but the meetings happened in the week before the solstice this week. Okay. We will go there tomorrow. If we don't find anything, promise me you will stop. I promise. Good. Now we need to get the hell out of this place. That day after work, I made a detour to walk my favorite street. It's so quiet. Always helps me to cool down. I'm used to wrecking my brain to solve a mystery. But now I need to solve the most complicated puzzle of all time. Whether I should continue on this case or not. Every clue we get leads to something bigger. Do I even have time and strength to deal with it? It's unusually dark for this time of year. Uh-oh. Oh no. I got too close. Now what? I'd run. I'd run. Can you run, please? This is what happens when we listen to ghosts as a society. I guess. I think. Oh no, what? What have I done? Wait, nobody here? But something hit me. Something was here a moment ago. That shadow. People who are going insane usually don't realize they are going insane, so it's probably not what is happening to me. Does it mean that the world around me I thought I knew so well is much more insane than I imagined? Or I need to cool down much more than I imagined? People from the church often talk about visions. Supposedly a lot of people had them, but it's just the minor spiritual anomalies. They appear randomly and don't mean anything. It's the only explanation I can come up with right now. I need to go home and sleep. Jack Garden's diary said that the meeting place was at an abandoned cemetery. According to our religion, all Apanism cemeteries should be placed near water, so the soul could go away with it while the bodies become part of the soil. But the biggest cemetery of Holton was flooded about 50 years ago. Now it can't be used, because souls will be confused by blending of two elements. The church has great influence here in the Verdelglass, much more than the Vallestrana and Marginia. Otherwise, local authorities would never agree to something so unprofitable. A lot of legends surround this place. Often the church denies all of them. Perfect meeting place for shady people. You know, I need to tell you about something. I always suspect it. It's okay, I don't judge you. But why didn't you tell me earlier? Shut up, damn it, this is serious. I saw something yesterday, very weird. Light bulbs were going out one after the other, and then something hit me. But when I looked, nothing was there. A vision, huh? That also happened to me once. I was working night shift, and I swear I saw someone outside the window. On the 4th floor? Yes, I know that story. But it was different. Too real for a vision. I felt like it touched me. Well, what can I say? As a detective, if there was no traces of anything, then the case is closed. As a friend, maybe go to a shrink or a confessor. I'm not an expert in things like that. You're probably alright. Well, it's time to do our stupid job. And why is the weather so awful? It's the middle of summer, damn it. When you have, like, one of the most important jobs in the world, nearly, you protect people, keep people safe, that type of stuff. Well, let's just do this stupid job already. Let's get done. I want to go home. Protecting people sucks. I like it. His attitude is so real. If it was a horror movie, we would split up and get killed. Yeah, I would totally get killed first. Oh, Rogers. Always... I want to say it multiple times. And I'm still thinking that whatever I said to that guy back there would change my game. I don't know. I didn't even read it. I don't have anything to do there. This music's really haunting, though. Damn it, we have to split up after all! Oh my god, there's so many cracks. Damn it, why is that sucker so fast, or am I too slow? Who am I kidding? I'm as old as a mammoth's crap. But no matter how fast they are, it's a rough terrain, surrounded by water. They can't get too far. I still gotta catch them. Oh, this place is a gosh darn maze. It really is a maze. That's amazing. I'm in a maze. I'm in a maze. The swamp is totally impassable here. What's that? What's that? There's something there, didn't you see? Or am I going crazy? I'm going crazy. I'm a detective. I'm crazy. Alright, but what I can't get through here. Of course I can't walk through a gravestone. What am I thinking? Must be crazy. Grave of a policeman or a soldier. Is this the grave of a priest? This tombstone means that a priestess lies here. Oh. Cool. I knew it. Well, hopefully it doesn't become my grave. Wow. I'm in a maze. I don't know where I'm going. Obviously. It's a maze. You're just not supposed to know. I don't know what I'm doing either. What am I supposed to do? Is there an end? Yeah, priestess lies here. Oh, I know where to go. Oh my gosh. I was just here a second ago. The river is ahead, and the suckers nowhere to be seen. They couldn't go anywhere unless they had a boat, and they have no reason to have a boat if they was simply meeting. Though who knows? To hell with that. I have to find Rogers. Don't go by the riverside if you love your wife. Da 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 da. It cause you pain and strife. Da 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 da. You might end your life. Don't go by the riverside. Haven't caught yours? They're too fast, damn it. If it were a fist fight, I swear I could punch as hard as when I was 20 years old. And why didn't they want to fight you, I wonder? We need some backup. Yeah, great idea. Perfect timing. Hey, who's the main detective for this case? I know. Did we overestimate ourselves? Just a tiny bit, maybe. You promised me you'd stop. If we don't find anything... Did we? I don't think so. We don't even know who those two were. Maybe some kids saw the cops, got scared, ran away. You're right. Let's come back. So embarrassing. Okay. Okay, so the music gets a little more intense, I guess. Feeling like saving's a great idea right now. What the damn it? All 4 tires are slashed by those sprinters? Of course, who else? It seems you were right. It's totally something kids would do. Maybe there wasn't any cold after all. Jack Gardens could have easily imagined most of what he wrote about. I doubt it's that simple, but we really have nothing now. But that's even better. My radio doesn't receive any signals here. Does a bus go here? I think. Once in an hour at best. This is super embarrassing. The best detective, my ass. Sitting in the rain, waiting for the bus. It'd be funny if it wasn't so sad. Oh, Rogers. What am I gonna do? Too bad we don't have those new fashion mobile phones. What else does your highness want? Personal plane? Those things will be everywhere in a couple of years. Maybe so. And who would you call anyway? Your cat? Are you subtly implying that I live alone? I like living alone. Also, you like to send your wives to jail. I did that only once and she deserved it. What was I supposed to do? To wait until death do us part by her hands? Don't you ever think about retirement? You're older than me, after all. 1 month older. Stop bringing it up every time. Also, nope. I will leave that precinct only inside a body bag. Didn't it already happen once? Nah, that was a prank. Don't you remember? I guess I really need to stop. Our time is almost gone. Everything changes. New generation will be better than us. Of course, they will have mobile phones. Idiot. I mean, maybe Evanes or Emily will eventually solve this case, expose that cult, if there is one, and find the one who ordered the killing of Alicia Brooke. You will never stop thinking about that, right? Probably not. Your gloominess is contagious. It made me think about retirement. Maybe it's time for me. Should I prepare a body bag for you? Hush. Here comes the bus. Driving down the street. Here comes the bus. Beep, beep, beep. Another unproductive day. I was going to ask the Captain Nettle to give us get the case to somebody else. But of course, was it ever that simple? Mr. Westwood, we got a report from the CSI team for your case. Only now? Tell them they're too late. I'm not interested anymore. Damn it, I'm officially still on this case. Okay, tell me what they got. The safe in Jack Garden's apartment wasn't cracked. It was open with combination. What? Ben Weeds knew the combination? How? It changes everything. Why didn't he tell us? Why didn't I ask him? Damn it, how could I screw up so much? Don't blame yourself. We didn't know back then, and what we know now. And it was always the same with him. He would lay innocent for some time, but eventually spill all the beans he had. I never suspect him of hiding anything from us, too. But still, yes, it was unprofessional. It's not an excuse. He was a criminal, so I had to interrogate him properly. Damn it, damn it, damn it! Crumply, crumply, crumply. Stop calling me by my name. It freaks me out. You promised me you'd stop. Only if we don't still find anything today. It is still today. And don't you understand? It changes everything. How did he know the combination? He could know it only from Jack Gardens. Can you imagine him torturing and killing a man? You're right. He's not a murderer. It means he probably knows the person who killed Jack Gardens, that friend he mentioned. Who else could tell him the combination? Why didn't he tell us? What was different this time? Was he afraid to tell us? Why did the one who killed Jack send him there in the first place? All of that doesn't make sense. Shh. Your obsession is contagious. Now I need to know that too. We need to question Ben again. Ben Weeds, bro. Ben Weeds knows. He's all-knowing Ben Weeds. Of course, we couldn't find Ben Weeds that evening. He kind of lives everywhere. So completely exhausted, I came home and fell to sleep immediately. Wait, did I feed my cat? Probably, otherwise he would eat me in my sleep. Thursday, June 18th. What's wrong? Bad news, pal. Ben Weeds was killed. Damn it. Yeah, we kinda all knew a man like him wouldn't die from old age, but still, it's sad. Even though he was a criminal, I don't think he was a really bad person. How did it happen? One shot to the head. I'd expect someone like him to die in a drunkard's fight with another lowlife, but it seems like a professional's work. But why now? Right after he led me to Alicia's case. Right before we wanted to interrogate him again. Damn. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? It's probably we have a mole. Of course he's here today of all times. We must not let our conjectures reach him. We need to keep quiet about it for now. Yes, ISD investigation is the last thing we need right now. Mayor Edward Blackgrass. A man whose methods may be a little harsh, but crime level is much lower on his watch. He did a lot to enforce the police. We owe him a big time. Okay. We owe him big time. Oh, hello, Mayor Blackgrass. If you are here to check on your case. But yet, I also wanted to see my favorite precinct once in a while. He often called us his favorite precinct. And who am I to argue with the mayor? I have no doubts in you. You will find the thief. Of course, the best detectives are dealing with it. Aren't you two the best detectives? Not anymore, I'm afraid. The new generations beat us to the punch. That is a little sad. But what to do? The times are changing. Excuse me, detective. I need to see you, Captain. Times will always be changing things, man. Okay, let's keep this low profile for now. We have to suspect everyone. I hope we would never have to do that. Has it ever happened before with this precinct? I don't think so. We were lucky, but it seems like our luck ran out. Okay, let's try to talk to people casually to see if anyone is suspicious. My first target will be Nancy. Can I talk to this person? Can I talk to this person? Well, he said the first person's Nancy, so we gotta find Nancy. I'm busy. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Mr. Westwood. How's your case going? We are all so excited. I can't say I've found anything useful, but there is nothing to be excited about. Really? But I heard... You heard? Nothing. I need to go. What was that? Now Evanes. Okay, I think this is Evanes. Hi, Ebony. How are you? Great. I think me and Emily finally picked up the trail, kind of. Glad for you. What's wrong with Nancy today? I tried to talk to her, but she ran away. You too? What is this? I can't. You can tell me everything. I'm okay. They made a bet. They're betting money on whether you can solve your case in a week or not. And it's horrible. I'm not a part of it. Emily didn't let me anyway. I mean, I didn't want to, damn it. Don't sweat it. We do it all the time. Actually, it's a great praise for a cop when you bet on the winning team. I totally bet on you winning, Mr. Westwood. You'd bet on an old fart? Really? Of course not. I mean, I'm surprised you found your way to the office without assistance, senile old man. That's more like it. Maybe Ralph now? Oh, Emily, you're always busy. Hey, get out of my way. I gotta talk to that guy. I gotta talk to this guy. What are you doing? Get out of my way. Ralph, you need to tell me something, and you know you can't fool me. I've been a cop for 35 years. Well, what is it? I didn't do anything. Who bet on me and who against me? Tell me right now. Damn it, who routed us? Nancy? I bet it's Nancy. Wanna bet money on that? Okay, now I'm completely trapped. Let me out! This woman is trapping me between the... Hey, can you finish your walk cycle, turn around, and leave me alone? I'm kinda in the middle of something. I'm trying to investigate something. I'm a detective. You have to move the other way. You have to move the other way. You have to move the other... One of you has to move. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You're always busy. Oh, phone? What's that? I hear voices from the captain's office. Did he forget to turn it off? And why are they whispering? Can't even dismiss them. I don't care. I can't dismiss my best man for no reason. You can. You're a captain. Make up a reason. As I said, I don't care. Just make sure they don't find... It's always the higher-ups. Mr. Westwood, did you want something? Oh, Zoe, I noticed the phone is on. Did the captain forget to hang up again? Thanks for telling me. Damn it, I almost heard something very important. Just a couple of seconds more. So, found anything useful? No, not yet. But there's still a lot of people to talk to. You. I guess I did. Then I told Rogers what I heard. That's definitely super suspicious. But doesn't tell much. Best men? Who did he mean? Us or Evanes and Emily? Did he say men? Women can be men too. I mean, men could also be women. What the hell are you talking about? I don't know. I'm trying to think. But if the mayor is involved somehow, if our captain is a mole, damn it, there's something wrong for sure. But we have no proof, and we don't even know if it's related to our case. But he could mean in any one of us, actually. Who knows who is the best for Captain Natalie? Maybe those who make the best coffee. Don't try to make it into a joke. Jokes are over. You're right. I hate when you're right. Nothing happened for the rest of the day. CSI team reported about Garden's apartment. Said there was only one type of fingerprint. Probably belonging to him. But we couldn't confirm it. His body was still inside the tree. It's officially restricted. And we didn't get the order yet. For the same reason, we couldn't compare their wounds in the skull and know whether they were killed by the same weapon or not. The last week is almost over, and I got nothing substantial, only guesses and suspicions. The diary of a serial killer who might or might not be Alicia's murderer. People on the swamps that may or may not be a part of a heretic cult. Death of Ben Weeds that may or not be related to my case. And the strange conversation that may or may not mean our captain and the mayor are corrupt. This is a dead end. Tomorrow is a new day. All I can hope is that the day will give something. Just something to move on. Now I need sleep. Oh, I get to walk in my apartment again. Do you say the same thing about, the wife? Why is your apartment always so dark? It's always so dark. What? Where am I? Am I dreaming? What? No. If I'm dreaming, it's impossible to think about dreaming. It's real. It seems like there's some door here, but I can't open it. Item received. A book. Why do you give it to me? It's the only thing you know about me, right? I can't read it. Letters are weird. It's like they're running from me when you try to read them. Of course you can't read in your sleep. So I'm sleeping after all. Why are you here? How should I know? It's not my dream. I don't have them anymore. I'm sorry. I still haven't... I'm not sure. Did Jack Gardens kill you? I don't know who that is. But it seems you already told me what you wanted to tell me. This is his mind. Coming up with a way to move on. A monster. Item received. A clover. I don't need anything from you. Did you kill Alicia Brooke? Yes. No. I don't know. How should I know? It's not my dream. What do you think? I think it's you. Then so be it. Who killed you? All I can say, whoever did that didn't need money, which means they need information about the one who I used to work for. Did the one who killed me seek the same answer as you? Hi. I received a knife. A drunkard. I always thought I'd die in a drunk fight with another lowlife. No, that's what I thought. You're not here. Still, I'm sorry. Ben Weeds. Who killed you? I'm not telling you anything, dirty crop. Of course. Why would Ben Weeds tell the cops anything? Unless you insult his usefulness. Item received a gun. A friend. Here, maybe you shoot someone. Why do I see you here? Unlike them, you're alive and my friend. I can ask you anything directly. Do you really? As a friend, maybe? But as a cop, you have to suspect everyone. Even me. You're a mole? Ridiculous. But still, here I am. Remember how I wanted you to stop? So not like me. And the day on the swamps. Did I even follow that shady person? Maybe. Stop it. Yeah, he's running through all his doubts. His trust is completely shattered. He doesn't know who to trust anymore, and that could be scary. And his subconscious is trying to work through that emotion, which is really cool. Item received a star. That's how you see me. I'm flattered, but why don't you say it to my face? I will, someday. Why are you here? Why are you asking me? It's not your dream, I know. Oh. Item received a snake. Who? What are you? I'm what's lurking in the dark. I'm the answer you seek. But, as everyone else here, I give you only one part of the puzzle. Because every answer I get is just a piece of a bigger puzzle. I still don't have all the pieces, but it's more than half. It should be enough. I worked with even less. I think I already know in what order I should place them, the same I received them. So we got the book first. Oh, the book. In the same order I received them. The book. Then I got Clover. And then a knife. And then a gun. And then a star, and then a snake. All in one place, but it still doesn't make sense. What is it? Damn it, I'm already waking up? Black grass. No, no, no! Not now! I almost see it. Letters are appearing. Black grass. You mean the mayor? That was a dream after all, a very strange one. Black grass? Damn it. I can't base my conclusion on a dream, even a super realistic one, but it makes sense. I need to talk to Rogers once I'm in the office. But I couldn't do that. Since that moment, events start to unfold rather rapidly. June 19th on Friday. What's wrong, Ebony? Emily still hasn't come to work. That is very strange. Do you remember how she once got in a car accident and still was here not a second later than usual? We had to force her to go to the hospital. Damn it, one thing after the other. I have a very bad feeling, too. Our worst assumptions were right. When we arrived to Emily's house, we saw that the door was broken and the apartment was a mess. Clearly, there was a fight and somebody kidnapped Emily. We need to do something. But we have to tell the captain first. You're still on Alicia Brooks' case. I doubt you can just take whatever case you want. Alicia died many years ago, but Emily may still be alive and need our help. If this brain is still worth something, let us use it to find her. And what will the captain do? Fire me? Also, I'm afraid we can't trust him. You also have some suspicions about him, right? Yes, and the mayor, too. While searching for the one who robbed his mansion, we found some... I can trust you, right? I think the mayor kidnapped Emily. We got too close, and something he wanted to hide. I think I know where he can keep her. Seriously? Well, let's go. You can tell us all the details on the way. The problem is, there's two places that come to mind. We have to split up again? Okay, you go with Evanes. Will you be alright on your own? I have a friend who can help me. He's not from the police, but I absolutely trust him. Oh, I get it. So me and Evanes, then. Dream team, right? Yes, I guess so, haha. The place Evanes was talking about was an abandoned factory. She filled me in on the details while we rode there. A family relic was stolen from the Mayor Blackgrass's house. A book, a very old and rare book. For some reason, he didn't want Evanes or Emily to look into it, in case they find it. He described how the book looked, but didn't want to tell the name of it. That was the first time she suspected something was wrong, and the more they worked on the case, the more wrong it seemed. Mayor's wife, Arena, said that she didn't know anything about the book. Then she said that she wasn't supposed to talk to them about it at all. Mayor was always a strict man, but that was too much even for him. Everybody related to him reacted the same way. Also, the mayor insisted they had to bring the book directly to him once they find it, and not to the police precinct. Of course, Emily declined. Be it a mayor, a president, or a god, she would never break a rule. 2 days ago, Evanes decided to follow after the mayor and saw him visiting the abandoned factory and talking to somebody. She didn't see who. It was too dark. Yesterday, shortly after the strange conversation with the captain, he asked them to stop because they are incompetent, and he had already entrusted the case to a private detective. Emily declined again. Evanes is pretty sure that was the reason for her disappearance. So, the territory is pretty big. We have to split up. I agree. Let's meet here if we don't find anything in an hour. Alright. Guess we're gonna do the splitting up thing. Oh, what am I doing? We gotta get Emily back, eh? Doesn't seem like there's anything around here. Oh, there are secret... Oh. Damn it, this cage is definitely not part of the initial design. Wait, somebody is inside? Emily! It's locked, but this time I can really just shoot it. What the hell? Ah, damn it, my head is... I'm cuffed? For how long was I unconscious? Who's there? So it was you. It was you? You don't really look surprised. I am, it's just lately it seems like the world went crazy. So I'm not sure if this is even real. Oh god. Why Evany? To make a long story short, yes, I killed Jack Gardens. I killed Ben Weeds. I kidnapped Emily. You were right. She's a great detective. She's almost figured out who robbed the mayor's mansion. Also you? Ding ding ding, correct. But if you suspected me, why did you get into the trap so easily? I didn't suspect, I just had a feeling. I started to suspect everyone around me, even Rogers. Or myself. Didn't want to believe it was you. I would prefer that all of this turned out to be me going crazy. But not this. You didn't answer. Why? After almost splitting my head open, you owe me an explanation. Huh, I guess you're right. I needed one very valuable thing the mayor had, a book. He said it was a family relic, but hell no. He took it from a certain bookstore owner 33 years ago. Alicia. Again, correct. But wait, that was a pretty easy one. I have no idea how the hell an owner of a regular bookstore from such a small provincial town get your hands on something so incredibly rare. Most likely, neither Alicia nor Mayor Blackgrass realized the true meaning of the book. Probably he just wanted to sell it. It cost us a fortune, but he found another use. While trying to get at the book, I discovered many bad things on our dear mayor. Scary, disgusting things. He founded a cult. He gathered heretics, or how they call themselves, supporters or alternate interpretations of Holy Scripture. The fact he owned the book made them worship him. They did everything for him, disposed of anyone who opposed him, killed, stole, everything. Without this cult, he would never become a mayor. Jack Gardens, initially he was just his henchman, but later his right hand at the cult. Although, after some time he started regretting what he did and sought forgiveness, a very unusual way, but never exposed the mayor, was too afraid. You found it all out while torturing him? Yes, why? So Jack told me where the book was, and I stole it. And then, my favorite part, I found Alicia's passport in his safe and sent Ben Weeds to steal it. Made some makeup use of wig. Good that most people are so dumb. Obviously, the anonymous call was from me, too. Everyone in our precinct knows how important that case is for you, so it was my goodbye present. Of course not. Our stupid captain was going to give the case to the mayor, to you and Rogers. I need to distract you. I knew I was the second in line to get the case. Perfect cover. I investigated my own crime. By the way, it was me in the swamps too. I met a cult member, one of those tasked by the mayor with finding the book. Of course, he couldn't rely on the police only, and there wasn't any private detective. But don't worry, probably some fishermen will find her in a couple of days, so maybe not. Who cares? Doesn't make sense. I don't believe you. You gave me real evidence that could eventually lead me to you. Did you want to be caught? Huh? What? Now what you're saying doesn't make sense. I couldn't give you a fake evidence. You would see through it. Instead, I sent you to the past. So you didn't realize what was happening now while I was hiding in plain sight. It's not what I mean. I can't believe you. What I know about you was all a lie. What? You mean your young, energetic protege? Of course. All the facade. Nobody could deceive me for so long. Oh, I guess now I really hurt your pride. Then why are you telling me all that now, if your plan was so perfect? It was not perfect. I really underestimated your loyalty to your colleagues. When you said you'd seek Emily, I understood I need to act fast, so I lured you here. I didn't even lie. The mayor usually used this place for some shady deeds. Unlike the place I sent Rogers to, there is nothing there. Why did I tell you all that? Because I'm probably gonna kill you anyway. Or not. I can't decide. I really respect you. That part wasn't a lie. Where is Emily? Not here, of course, but she's okay. I mean no harm to her, or any of my colleagues. Hard to believe in that, too. Why do you need the book? It contains instructions for some heretic rituals, right? You want to do something like what Jack Gardens did? Jack? Don't make me laugh. He read only a couple of pages of the book. He didn't know what he was doing at all. And what do you plan to do? To make you see. I don't expect you to understand right now, but soon you will see. Maybe you will be on my side and I won't have to kill you. See what? What's in the dark? Didn't you ever think why we deny it? Why do we fight only those crimes that are easy to understand? Why do we ignore everything that crawls these dark streets? Why we don't look? There's nothing in the dark. The real threat is people. Regular people committing regular crimes is the scariest thing. I thought you'd understand that, but now you're one of those people. But you saw it too. You experienced it. You can't deny it. I don't know what I saw. There was something at that day at the Blackberry Street, that creepy phone call, but I had no idea what that was, and probably the church. Wait, I only told Rogers about that. How did you... If you did something to Rogers... What? No, I don't have that to ask anyone. I see it right now, right behind you. And what is it? What is behind me? At least describe it. How does it look to you? No need for that. Soon you will see it yourself. All of you will see. There is a ritual, probably the strongest one from that book. It needs to be done by June 21st, the day of light. I will gather all the light and make you see what I have seen all my life. What I see right now. Of course a sacrifice is needed, but it's worth it. After what I show you, you will understand that we can't trust the church. We have to act on your own and act soon. We're all in danger. We need the strength to fight it. I will change the police itself. We will oppose what hides in the dark. To become a captain is not enough. I need more power to make real changes. I need people to believe me. I need people to see how much darkness surrounds us. Then I will change the whole approach. We won't be just hounds chasing after prey. We are ordered to chase. We will become the holy lights and illuminate the darkness. The world is so dark, and no one of you can. I don't have time. I need to prepare for the ritual. Evany, you need some help. Maybe there's really something in the dark. I want to believe you. You may be right. But you're still wrong. It doesn't justify what you did. We're sick. You mean those criminals? You really cared so much about them. I care about you. And let me do what I want. Since you already saw a little bit of what I see, I won't kill you. Here, all the dirt on Mayor Blackgrass is here. Enough to put him in jail forever. You can take it and become a hero. But I will release you only after the ritual. I already know who I will sacrifice. It's not a bad person. A bad one won't fit for this ritual. I don't know why, but not good either. Can you guess who it is? Bye, old man. I'm not sure when was the last time I wanted to cry. Probably when my first wife died many years ago. But then I couldn't do anything, unlike this time. Which makes it even worse. Why didn't I notice anything? How much of what I knew about her was a lie? I will ask myself these questions after I get out of here and stop her. She's cuffed me, but she's a fool if she thinks it's enough. I have the lockpick hidden inside my sleeve. I hope I can reach it. Yes, now I only need to... Done. Done. But she has a head start, and she's about 100 times faster than me, and I have no idea where she's gone. She said the ritual had to be done by June 21st. But who knows how long I was unconscious. My head still hurts. My whole body hurts. My throat is dry. Probably many hours. I'm pretty sure it's Saturday already. Maybe even Sunday, damn it. All I have are these documents. If I'm right. If she has her doubts and some part of her wants to stop me, then these papers can have a hint. Let's see. She was right. It's enough to put the mayor in jail for over 200 years. And not only him, also here are her own notes. She writes about Irina, mayor's wife, many times. It seems she despises her for covering her husband. She wasn't involved in his cult directly, but didn't do anything to stop him either. Not a bad person, but not good. It has to be her. She will be the sacrifice. Just a guess, but it's all I have. I'll have to trust my instincts. I won't bore you with the details about what happened in the next hours. When I went outside, I realized it was already evening, Saturday's evening. Evanes left me there for almost 24 hours, but still came back. For what? To kill? To make sure I was alive? Odds are pretty equal. She took my gun and all my money. I had to hitchhike all the way back to my apartment. I needed another gun. I couldn't risk showing up in the precinct, unarmed. The document she left me mentioned a secret passage from the Central Park to the Mayor Blackgrass's mansion. By the time I arrived there, it was already midnight. June 21st, Sunday. Okay, it has to be somewhere around here. Alright. Oh. I mean, this looks like the similar woods that we went through. Oh, we're looking for something here. The secret... I walked through the passage for about 10 minutes. So, the meeting place on the swamps was not only one, but to think that the cult members were gathering right under the mayor's mansions for decades. Where am I? I don't even see myself. What the hell is this? It's probably surrounded by a trench for some reason. I don't have time for this. Fake fireplace? Classic. Classic fake fireplace. Usable for every home. Okay, here we go. I'm surprised that you found me relatively fast. Let her go, or I swear I'll shoot you. No, you won't. You care about me too much. Wanna try me? Yes. Let's see who's faster. Why aren't you shooting? Because I'm still not too late. You still have a choice. Just let her go. You can run, I won't stop you. Or you can stay, and we will try to help you. I believe in you. I believe in the better version of you is still there, though you deny it. But if you try to take her and run, it means there's no way back for you. Then I know what I must do. I don't need you to give me a choice. You know what? Maybe I will give you a choice. What? You see, I don't have much time. The ritual must be performed in the next 6 hours. Better for me, I can keep you at gunpoint all day. No. You forgot that I have another option. You don't tell me. Yes, I can let Mrs. Blackgrass go, but then I will use Emily instead. Or you can let me go with her and save Emily. Or I'll be generous enough to give you a third choice. We can try and see who's faster after all, though we already know that, old man. Alright, let's let Arena die. I need to think about it calmly. If Evanes takes Ariana with her now, it will slow her down. It will increase my chances to catch her. You could take her. What? Smart decision. Though she acted innocent, I doubt she didn't know anything about her husband's crimes. I like to chase after her right now, but who am I kidding? I barely can stand it. And if she sees me, she'll probably shoot me. Damn it, I need to go. I still need to go. I hope the mayor won't escape. Damn it, Westwood. I didn't hope to see you alive. You always know how to cheer me up, you asshole. Listen, Ebony. I know, probably not the whole story, but we need to find her. Also Arena Blackgrass. She took the mayor's wife with her. I have no idea where to start. Evanes was talking about sacrifice, and most certainly needs to be done in the specific place. What? Okay. I'll put in the freak out later folder for now. Okay, idea. So, a sacrifice spot. It can be some religious related place, but not one of the holy trees. Now there are tons of tourists. There are still a dozen more, if sacred places in the city. We will never make it in time if we check one by one. And the documents, her notes don't say anything about where she was going to perform the ritual. But wait, don't we have one more useful document? Damn it, I really am getting old and dumb. Jack Garden's diary, that guy was obsessed with heretic rituals. Maybe we have what we need. So great, you found me. The diary is at my place, let's go. Garden's diary has a lot about rituals, but the writing was really messy and mixed with absolute irrelevant details. Good that I learned speed reading, but it still took us hours to make sense out of all that mess. It summed up everything he knew about sacrifices. The most important is to place an offering in the center. In his case, it meant inside the tree. But Evanes was going to do something bigger, and we assume she needed the center of all the trees. 10 holy trees do not form a perfect circle, but if we approximately mark a place, then it has to be this. The museum is empty today and has a glass ceiling. Apparently the ritual requires the sunlight. Who knew that my hobby of speed reading could save a person's life? That's what I'd like to say. But it was too late already. If only I were a little bit faster, I'd save her. Don't worry. It's been a half an hour since she died. Still no effect, but the ritual of the skill has to. It works. Oh. What the hell? Rogers, where are you? Do you see it now? Yes. Oh my god, yes. It's real. What are those things? It's not people's spirits, right? They are not. I don't know what they are. And it's not what I'm talking about. There's something bigger, something more dangerous. That's why I need everyone's help. Are you with me? No, nothing can justify your methods. A cop is a cop, I guess. Too bad. Well, I'll find other allies then. Now that everybody's solid, there has to be someone to understand me. Soon, it will all change. That's it? Well, it lasted long enough, I guess. Rogers, where have you been? How did you... I've been here all this time. I tried to talk to you, but it seemed like you two didn't hear me for a couple of minutes. Couple of minutes? Wait, describe what you saw right now. I'm not sure. It got dark suddenly, and I heard some voices whispering, like a lot of people were around me, but it didn't seem real. I saw nothing else. Have you seen something different? It can't be true. You're lying. I'm not, I swear. It got darker for about 2 minutes, and then it all came back to normal. What was that? It was so dark. Is it just me? Did you see it too? That woman, she's got a knife. No. It can't be. Why? It's all for nothing. Maybe I need a stronger ritual, a bigger sacrifice. Ebony, it's over. That's not for you to decide. I think it's all about perception. You can't make people see what they don't want to see. If they are not ready for this, no matter how many rituals you do. But listen, I believe you. That's what I want. You want it, right? You're not alone. Now please drop the knife. We will try to help you. Thank you. But you can't help me. Nobody can. Detective Brenna, you're under arrest. Emily got out on her own. The place where Evanes kept her was pretty close to the museum. And when she saw how suddenly it got darker, she hurried to the center of that dark spot. And how it all ends. Somehow former Mayor Blackgrass managed to escape. He was never seen since then. There was enough evidence against him, but they were gathered by a mentally ill person who murdered the mayor's wife. Blackgrass family lawyers easily convinced the judge that she probably killed the mayor too. The investigation of Blackgrass's crimes ended before starting. Instead, newspapers made a huge fuss about a serial killer hiding amongst Hollyton's policemen. Hard to blame them though, they had no idea what really happened. Emily was called a heroine for catching a serial killer, and given the medal of the police commissioner himself. She threw it in the trash can and said she didn't do anything special. I'm not sure whether I'm proud or scared of her. The church explained that what happened June 21st as an unforeseen weather change that caused a little spiritual anomaly. Load of bullshit. But people can believe everything the church says. I kept quiet about my visions. People who saw all the same were sent to a psychiatrist. Also, I hadn't had any visions after that day. Never. I think that Evanes was right, after all. We need to do something. But what can I do? My last week is over. I'm not even a policeman anymore. 1 month later, Mariburg City Mental Hospital. So, doctor, how is she? Can I see her? Yes, she's stable now. She was aggressive at first, I must say. I haven't met anyone with such an exceptional IQ level and such a troubled psyche at the same time. Dissociative identity disorder. Visual hallucinations. Hallucinations? Evanes? Hi. Glad to see you. I'm glad too. How are you? I'm okay, I guess. It's not a bad clinic. We're in Mariburg, right? I always forget. Yes, it's the best hospital of Mariburg. Good. I guess I have to thank you for that. No, it's nothing. Did you want something? Yes. Is it still there behind me? The pills. They give me. I can't see it anymore. It's even darker now, or maybe it's not there anymore. It never was. It's hard to think. I also wanted to ask you, it was you who called me that and the day it all started. Started what? I'm not sure what you mean. No, don't worry about it. Goodbye, Evanes. I hope it gets brighter for you someday. Bad ending, someday. I have to let them kill Emily? That's what I get out of that. That's a bad ending. We gotta get the good ending. Where's the good? Is there even a good ending? Let Emily die. I need to think about it calmly. Arena is absolutely defenseless. On the other hand, Emily is smart and strong. She has a better chances of survival. Let her go. Oh, that was unexpected. Damn it, I like to chase after her right now. But I'm barely standing. Hey, hold on. I'll watch him. It's the least I can do. That woman Evanes, she told me everything. She wanted me to know who my husband was before I knew. He was involved in an illegal business, but I never imagined what kind of monster he was. I'm not trying to trick you. I know you have all the compromising evidence, so even if I help him escape now, it's useless. Damn it, I don't have time for this. I need to go save Emily. I'll have to trust her. When I left the mansion, Evanes, of course, already escaped. Arena gave me the keys to one of the cars, which would be very helpful if I had any idea where to go. But it seems my luck didn't run out just yet. Yo, what's up, friend? Damn it, Westwood. I didn't hope to see you alive. You always know how to cheer me up, asshole. Listen, Ebony. I know. Probably not the whole story. We had to find Emily. Alright. Let's get this sacrifice on the way. How did you? Okay, that's for later too. Garden's diary had a lot of rituals. We had to speed read it. Here we go. That has to be this. The museum. It's empty today and has a glass ceiling. Apparently, the ritual requires the sunlight. Who knew that my hobby of speed reading could save a person's life? And that's what I'd like to say. But it was too late already. I didn't want to. I didn't, but she tried to. To stab me, I had to. Emily, it's not your fault. I killed. I should try to stop. Emily, look at me. Listen, you had no other choice. We won't tell anybody about what happened here. What? But we can't. I agreed, though. It was self-defense. A cop killing another cop doesn't look good. It may ruin your career. My career? That's what you're worrying about right now? Yes, our time is up. But you are our future. We can't let the future be destroyed now. Evanes found evidence against Blackgrass and he killed her. That's what happened. She will be remembered as a heroine who exposed a corrupt mayor. That part is true, after all. But it's wrong. She was insane and tried to kill me. And what good will it do if we tell people the truth? One of us turned out to be a murderer, and the other one turned out to be killed her during a heretic ritual. Good newspaper headline. Eventually you would understand. It's impossible to always follow rules. I'm sorry you had to learn it in such a hard way. Irene kept her word. She watched her husband until the police arrived. And even during the trial, she didn't say a word about how Evanes tried to kidnap her. All the evidence was enough to put Edward Blackgrass to jail for the rest of his life. Captain Nedley went the same direction. He did take bribes from the mayor, after all. Most of the mayor's cult members were caught after he admitted his crimes. 5 years later, Emily Tulips became the captain of our precinct. Good for her. After exposing the activity of the mayor's cult, especially what Jack Gardens did using his position as a caretaker, the church had to admit that they went a bit too far with their restrictions. They started to cooperate with the police much more since then. Even the new department was founded. It's still an experiment, but now policemen try to work with confessors, which is complicated as hell. Because our rules usually are incompatible. Well, not quite what Evanes wanted, but it's something at least. Emily was one of the first who supported the initiative. Evanes Brenna, 1958 to 1983. I keep thinking about how I didn't want to recognize Evanes openly, to make her strive for more. Was it a horrible mistake? She did have doubts about what she was doing, I know it. Wasn't I the one who broke the equilibrium and pushed her to the wrong path? Maybe that's what she really wanted. At least some part of her personality wanted not to be outstanding and special, but just live as a normal person. It's a mystery that will never be solved. True end, never. Wow. I've dove into a lot of stuff. I'm glad I got to read it. Have you ever been taking a part in your heretic ritual in your local neighborhoods? Any cults out there? Any cults, heretic rituals, doing stuff, you know? Want to talk about it in the comments? I don't know how to dox people. So, you want to be figured out from my channel, that's for sure. Anyway, that was two incredibly interesting games, and the world building I want to talk about was incredible. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the stories. They were complex, and they were not simple. They were very complex. And I like all the pieces, putting them together. I like that there were puzzles, because I felt like a detective, even though I had to ask the real detective, the real OP detective Rogers, about that one puzzle. But we don't talk about that. I'm a detective today. Anyway, yeah, that was the game I just played. That was Unholy Lights by Abra Geroni. And the other one, and the other game that we played something else. It was called Pieces, I think. Yes, Pieces. I did enjoy it a lot, and I'm glad I got to play it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And goodbye.